Hey guys, busted coverage back where I just busted a nut to week 2 of the NFL season. There's lots to talk about, guys. I mean, come on. Burrow out for the season. We got Herbert. What are we doing, man? What do you guys start with, Leighton?
We'll start with Burrow out for the season. It's technically not for the season. It's 3 months. It's going to be about like week 16, probably, maybe 17. I don't know. But I honestly still believe in the Bengals. I think their defense isn't looking horrible this year, and I think Jake Browning is going to lead them to they're going to be in a good position by week 16, and they're going to have a chance when Burrow comes back, and they're going to make the playoffs by a miracle. I think Jake Browning is the best backup in the league. I don't care that he threw 3 interceptions. He's a beast.
Bro, he can't even keep a straight face, dog. What? Nah. Dude, that sucks, man, because they started off 2-0. I mean, usually they start off really badly, right? They have an awful, first few weeks. And then they have a good first 2 weeks, and then now they're not looking too good. I mean, I think their team's more than talented enough, at least offensively, to keep themselves in the games. I mean, if they could somehow get that defense to be decent, I mean, they'll be straight. Yeah, man, it really is sad though. I mean, I really was excited for Burrow to be healthy and see what they could do.
I mean, Jake Browning, 21 for 32, 250 passing yards, 2 touchdowns, and a rushing touchdown. 3 interceptions, but you don't got to worry about that. He won the game.
Against the Jags?
He won the game. Actually, I want to take a look at the schedule here. So they have the Vikings without JJ. They have Carson Wentz. I think they win that with Jake Browning.
JJ's hurt?
Broncos, Lions, Packers, that stuff. Steelers, Jets, Bears, Steelers again, Patriots, Ravens, Bills, Ravens again, Dolphins, Cardinals, Browns. Yeah, so there's a path here. There's a path to the playoffs here. They have some tough games. They have 2 against the Ravens. They play the Bills. They play the Packers and the Broncos. But there's a path here to make the playoffs. If a 9-8 team can make the playoffs, they will have a chance with Jake Browning. I personally think so. And they signed a bunch of guys today. They signed a bunch of bums, but someone's got to perform for them. I think there's a path here to the playoffs, though.
I thought J.J. McCarthy wasn't for sure that hurt. I thought he was
He's out for 2 to 4 weeks.
Okay. I didn't know what happened.
So, yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
But, I mean, Burrow pretty much out for the season. I think there's still a chance if he comes back week 15, 16. I think they'll be in a position to maybe make the playoffs. And Jake Browning will lead them to a few wins and put them in a good position.
Wouldn't put nothing past them.
Yeah, all right. Well, moving into our second topic.
Our Chicago Bears.
Bears embarrassed. That is an understatement. They gave up 350 passing yards, 5 touchdowns, 2 touchdowns on the ground. Amon-Ra had a nuclear game, and I mean, there's only one bright spot for the Bears, and that's Roma Odunze. That's it.
Yeah, he looks really good. He looks really good.
And I mean, Tyreek Stevenson looks like the worst defender in the league. He was getting destroyed the entire game. I'll let you rant here about the Bears.
Oh my gosh, he sucks. Tyreek Stevenson is trash. He looks worse than Kendall Vildor, who is getting targeted. He has this guy might actually have a perfect passer rating against him. I've never seen it. Every time the ball goes near him, it's 50-yard completion. What? Bro, BS, bro. And then Caleb Williams, Isaac Tesla, freaking reparations for white guys. Dude, he looks like Odell in 2014. What is this? And then freaking Caleb Williams didn't look that bad. I mean, an awful interception.
He's not the worst.
Besides that bad interception, he looked actually decent. But when your defense gives up 51, it's like our team just quit. 52, and our team just quit.
I just want to say about Caleb Williams, there are a lot of people, he's under fire. He is the one getting blamed for this game. He wasn't out there giving up 52 points. He didn't give up 500 yards total. He didn't give up, 7 touchdowns.
He didn't play well, but there was some really
He's not out there giving up all these plays. And, I mean, 21 points, you're putting that up. If your defense, which is supposed to be top 5 passing defense, top 10 passing defense, if they even play mediocre that game, they are in probably a one-possession game, for most of it.
Yeah.
And, I mean, Caleb obviously did not play good or as well as he should. but he's like the least of their worries right now. That defense needs to get in check. Dennis Allen needs to do something.
I'm gonna be honest, like, I don't mean to blame the refs, but I do think that the Bears lose morale easily, and that's what I've watched. And I think that brain dead ref call at the end of the first half, that is not a thing. Oh, yeah. I don't care who you are. You can't. The ball was inbounds. And the lead ref, everyone except for the side ref, said that the ball was inbounds, and they kept the clock running. And then they went and they played it off as if
back to 20 seconds.
You can't bring it back after the play is already made. They hiked it and snapped. They snapped it and they threw it down, and the play already happened. You can't review the previous play. It was inbounds, and they played it like it was. And then after, by the way, illegal. After the play already happened, they went back to a play after another play happened. You can't review a play after a play that happened. And then they scored a touchdown after that, where it would have been they make the field goal 24-14. But we get the ball at half, and if we play like that, 21-24 is a winnable game. But 28-14 kind of threw the game away.
And
then also it was just a lot of fumbles, a lot of bad plays when we're just in the
game.
It's a sloppy game, but it's just stupid, dude.
Caleb looked like 5 out of 10 mid-game. Rome Odunze looked amazing.
Rome's gonna be
Rome's like the only bright spot on this for this team.
It just seems like no one cares.
Something. They gotta pick it up.
Yeah, man.
And these pre-snap penalties. I don't want to go too into it, but the pre-snap penalties are so bad. You bring in a 4-time Super Bowl champion, one of the best centers in the league, and you're still getting all these pre-snap penalties. Like Jonah Jackson needs to be fired. They're not fired, cut like immediately.
Yeah, these aren't looking good. But if you want to be like I said, like the Chiefs, if you want to be as good as them, I mean, you gotta have a really good O-line, and our O-line's just committing every penalty in the game, and we're just not making plays.
Yeah.
But, speaking of the Chiefs, bro, the Eagles and Chiefs game.
Game.
Going to the next subject.
A very boring game.
The Eagles are so they win. They win.
Yeah, I mean they won. In my opinion, it was a very boring game.
Yeah.
But they won fair and square. The last 2 games, if I'm being honest, I don't think they should have won this game because they would have. The Chiefs had a touchdown in their hands, and Kelsey's like, "Here you go," just gives it to the corner, and I mean, they would have won, right, if they didn't have that.
Probably, yeah.
Like that's just insane to me.
That is kind of crazy.
Mean, Travis Kelsey's washed. He's a husband now. He's not a football player.
That's crazy.
Mahomes is their best running back. They have no run game.
Yeah, it doesn't help.
Pacheco had what? How many yards? Like 12?
Mm-hmm.
22. Kareem Hunt 31. And their lead receiver at 61 yards. Like, they got to get something going on offense. I know they don't really have the receivers. I think Xavier Worthy's getting back this week. So they got to – I mean, I wouldn't panic if I was like diehard Chiefs fan. I would not panic at all. But I don't see this team going to the Super Bowl again. They'll make the playoffs, obviously, though they do every year. But if they somehow make it to the Super Bowl – it's got to be scripted. Like, there's just no way the league's not scripted.
Yeah, I agree. It's, I don't even know what to think of the Chiefs. I mean, 0-2 is not great. It's not as bad as the Bears 0-2, but 0-2 is not looking good on them. They'll come back. They'll come back, dude. They did this like a few years ago. Everyone was saying like the Chiefs. Yeah. Two years ago, they started off
they
like
also lost to the Chargers.
They were like, they were like, I don't know if they were 0-2. They were 1-2 or no, they were like 2-4 or something, or 2-3. And like they weren't looking to. Gotta remember, it was a
Super Bowl.
Yeah, and then you just make the Super Bowl. I mean, again, it's the teams with the great QBs. They bounce back and they find ways to win. So
yeah, I mean, there's not much to say about the Eagles either.
Saquon, all
just Jalen Hurts getting completions, him running the ball. They have
he had like barely 100
drives,
yards.
20-play drives. They're a very boring team to watch. Maybe more boring than the Raiders,
yeah.
But they get it done. So I think that's about it for Eagles Chiefs. I don't know if you want to
Going on to the next. No, we don't have to, bro. Going on to the next little subject about. I'm right. I'm literally so, bro. What did I say? You guys can go back and watch. I said Danny Dimes MVP. Daniel Jones is so good. He's the best QB in the NFC. No, I'm playing. But
if we're being honest, they lost that game. They lost that game. That
bro. What are you talking about, bro? What are you talking about?
Ass.
They beat the Broncos, bro.
That leverage call was so bad.
Nah, bro. Danny Dimes is the GOAT. I mean, unless you tell me otherwise. He's just that good. He is what he he is a poor man's Josh Allen, to be honest, but he is so good. He's been playing, but like as good as him. I mean, the last 2 weeks.
I just can't. I can't even say. I can't even utter the words. Daniel Jones is a good quarterback yet. Like
He is,
I
bro.
know he's 2-0. I know he's looked good the first 2 weeks, but I just can't say it.
Yeah.
Jonathan Taylor had like 250 fucking yards.
Yeah.
This dude, he's balling out. I mean,
That's what happens, bro.
I just can't say Daniel Jones is a good quarterback yet.
Dude,
I
he's the
can't.
best QB. He's
The
the
Broncos
best
had a
QB
bad
ever,
game.
bro.
Bo Nix played bad, and they lost by one. They should have won. It was a 60-yard field goal, leverage call, 15-yard penalty.
That is so wild.
Which is insane.
It should be maybe 5. Maybe.
I think one thing that's funny is you can see the massive difference between like Brandon Aubrey and what Spencer Schrader is his name. Yeah, Spencer Schrader. Like that 60-yard field goal was nowhere near. And then
Yeah.
Brandon Aubrey comes out and kicks a 65-yarder, and it makes it looks like an extra point, just straight down the middle.
Yeah,
Insane.
no, he's incredible. That guy's a
Like-
Hall of Fame kicker already.
The skill gap or whatever between the kickers, like the top tier kickers and like the other random guys, is like so crazy.
Like, imagine Brandon Aubrey was on a team like the Packers or like the Lions. Like
Like
you'd
it's mega
never
kick.
like
Oh,
they
yeah.
probably the Lions probably wouldn't go for it on fourth down if they knew they could just kick. I mean, you never know, but they would have. I mean, it feels like every time. I rarely see the Lions go 3 and out, rarely, and like
Yeah.
they get to the other side of the opponent's side of the field a lot.
Yeah.
Imagine how many points they'd have if like it feels like every time they'd at least minimum get 3. You know?
Yeah.
So, it's a shame he's on the Cowboys. I mean, but
I mean, what's our final verdict on Daniel Jones? You still think he's MVP?
dude, he's of the Colts. Yeah, he's so good.
Yeah, I mean,
So good.
I still can't buy into it. They're 2-0. He's played well both weeks. I still can't buy into it. We said
Yeah.
2 weeks in last year, we said the Saints were going to win the Super Bowl. So I don't think we should
Yeah,
get too
that's a
crazy
good
with
point. Yeah.
our assumptions. So I mean, we'll see
Yeah.
how it plays out. Who do they have next week? Let's see. They have the Titans this week, so that
Yeah.
should be another win. Then they play the Rams. That's gonna be the first real test because the Rams are a Super Bowl contender in my opinion.
Mhm.
But we can move into the
Yeah.
next, which is Herbo
Herbert.
MVP.
Bro,
Dude,
Herbert.
he's got to be the favorite right now. Him or Josh, right?
Do you know that the Chargers are now like favored to win the AFC West because they're 2-0?
I mean, I wouldn't doubt it. They look so good.
They look really good. Dude, Harbaugh, man. I'm still mad the Bears didn't take him. But,
Yeah.
Harbaugh, bro, he just changed culture. I mean, he's just that guy. I mean, he did that for the 49ers, nearly won a Super Bowl, only lost to his brother by 3 or whatever.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, he's just so good. I mean, that guy's a Hall of Fame head coach. I don't care how you put it. I mean, he's really good. And he's changing that culture. And on the Chargers, I mean, before that, they had Brandon Staley, who was a bum, and a freaking nerd. And now they got, he's a nerd, dude. And now they got one of the best head coaches in the NFL, it seems like. I mean, these Harbaugh brothers are just smoking the NFL.
I'm also really surprised. Well, one, their offensive line is insanely good.
Dude,
Like,
they-
it is so and they don't have Rashawn Slater.
That's what doesn't make any sense. They play like 7 protection set like people, and they still get people open. They have one running back, and then they
Yeah.
have a fullback. And they have 7 people on the line. They have
Yeah.
like 2 or 3 receivers at most. They sometimes have 2 receivers lined up, and they still get open against like 5 people.
Yeah, I don't know. And
Like-
also, this team's supposed to be like going into the season. We thought they were gonna spam the run. Like last year, J.K. Dobbins was just pounding the rock. They're really not running that much.
Dude,
like, this is
Najee
a
Harris is
pass-heavy
looking pretty
team,
good
and
too.
Like 27 attempts,
Yeah,
and then
like,
Herbert had 9 carries. Like they really only they ran like 16 times.
yeah,
And I mean,
yeah.
with Harbaugh, with a Jim Harbaugh ran defense or offense, you would think like they would pound the rock. But I mean, I guess this year it's completely different. And then also, this defense is so good. Like watching that defense last night, the Raiders. I mean, the Raiders aren't good, but the Raiders
Geno
couldn't
Smith-
get anywhere.
I mean, Geno Smith is not like a bum. I mean, he's a veteran quarterback. I mean, he got smoked. He couldn't do nothing.
Like Ashton Genty ended with 43 yards. I think he had 30 of those in like the first half. Like he couldn't get
Yeah.
anywhere.
They adjust well.
And
Like,
Khalil Mack was hurt. He broke his arm.
yeah, that's crazy.
Bud Dupree came in and he was locked down all
Bud
night.
Dupree's that guy. It's that guy.
Derwin James had an insane game too. He was all over the field last night.
It's incredible, man. I mean, I'm really rooting for the Chargers. I want them to win because I used to be a big Philip Rivers fan. I really hope they do
Yeah,
something. But
and Keenan Allen too, Bears legend.
yeah, Bears legend, bro. You know
He
that
looks
one that
amazing
1 week.
the first 2 weeks.
I'm rooting for him. I'm rooting for
Yeah,
him.
but
He's
I mean,
looking
yeah,
like
Chargers are definitely a Super Bowl contender. I think from through
yeah,
the first 2 weeks, Justin Herbert is definitely an MVP contender.
yeah,
But just like we said with Daniel Jones, we can't overreact.
yeah. We'll see. Week 2, it's tough to you never know. There are teams that have started like 8-1 and ended like 8-8. Like it
Yeah,
just
we'll have to see
happens.
how everything goes. But Herbert is almost at 600 yards. He has 5 touchdowns, 560 passing and five
That's
touchdowns.
ridiculous,
That's a
dude.
great pace.
Ridiculous.
That's a
They're
crazy
really good.
pace. But going into our final topic, and that is
Mm.
Cards legit. Are the Cardinals legit? They beat the Saints week 1 20-13. They
Yeah,
beat the Panthers week 2 27-22. Do we think they're legit?
they look pretty good. It's not great teams. What was it, the Panthers and the Saints?
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. Those aren't great teams. Um,
I mean, Kyler hasn't had super flashy numbers. I mean, they almost sold that game against the Panthers. Should have won with how they played in the second half. Bryce Young is looking like he looked like a baller in that second
yeah,
half. I don't think the Cards are legit. I think Kyler Murray's gonna have another mediocre season like he always
mm,
does. I think Trey McBride's gonna be good. Marvin Harrison should hopefully get some more targets. I feel like they just don't want to target him.
yeah.
The run game is kind of shaky. 3.1 yards per carry from James Conner. Like you
Not
want to see a
looking
little
good.
more production from the run game there.
Yeah.
But
I feel
I
like
mean,
he'll heat up though.
what'd you say?
I feel like he'll heat up. Like he heats up towards the end, right?
Yeah,
So
but I don't know if I see this team really like beating the top tier teams.
yeah,
Like who
dude.
are
I'm
the
not
best
gonna
teams they
lie,
play? They play the Packers. I don't see
dude.
them beating
No,
them.
no way.
Another top tier team that they play. They play the Rams. I don't see them beating the Rams. They have to play them twice
Mm,
because it's a division.
yeah, no way.
Bengals when Burrow's back, assuming he's gonna like play if they're in the position. They're not gonna be the Bengals if he's back. They're not gonna beat the
No.
Falcons. They would lose to the Falcons. They lose to the
Yeah,
Bucks. Like
yeah.
I don't really know if I see this. Team. They might make the wild card with how easy their
Maybe
schedule is. But
the
I think they're
NFC. The
first round
NFC is
exit.
not very hard to make the playoffs this year.
Yeah, I think they're definitely a first round exit. I'm gonna take a look at week 1 or
Yeah.
week 2 real quick just to see if there's anything else we want to talk about. Is there anything else you want to talk about?
Not really. I think that's about it. I mean, they did really well. The Cards they're looking good. I mean, I feel like Marvin Harrison probably. I agree, needs some more touches, but I'm hoping they can be decent this year. I'm hoping they at least get like 8 wins. I think they could. So
Yeah.
I don't really have much to talk about the Cards.
I want to right here. I want to do 2 weeks and give me your MVP favorite and your Super Bowl favorite. Give me those. We'll do this every 2 weeks. Give me your MVP favorite and your Super Bowl favorite.
Dude, I think the Bills. I mean, the Bills have to be number one. I mean, they're just like I feel like their defense is just that good this year. I mean, they're
Yeah.
really good. The Bills. I mean, I know they played bad against the Ravens, but when they don't play well, Allen decides to turn on his cheat codes and has aimbot.
Yeah.
And
And
then
MVP.
I would put MVP, and then Super Bowl favorite.
You just said Super Bowl.
I mean, sorry, no, my MVP now. Yeah, Super Bowl
Yeah.
favorite is Allen, and then
Yeah.
my MVP.
You said Super Bowl favorite's Allen. Super
Well,
Bowl favorite
Bills,
is Bill.
Bills. My MVP.
Who's your MVP favorite?
Yeah, I know. Sorry, I'm saying it wrong. I'm talking too fast. MVP.
Caleb?
Danny Dimes.
There's no way.
Danny Dimes.
Are you
Danny
actually
Dimes,
serious
bro.
about that?
Yes. MVP. He's
You
gonna
should
win it
put
all.
100 on that.
I will, bro. I bet you it's still like really.
Wins you
low.
$8,000.
Dude, I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you.
So my picks, I think Herbert is gonna be my MVP pick for now. I mean Josh is one. He's put on big numbers week 1. He didn't really week 2.
Yep.
He's obviously gonna be a contender. Lamar's looked good both weeks. He threw like 5 passing touchdowns or something week 2. But I mean, it's kind of boring to pick Josh Allen and Lamar, so I'm gonna go ahead and pick Herbert. I think he's looked amazing through the first 2 weeks. If he stays
Yeah.
healthy, I think they'll win. I mean, we already really talked about this, but if he stays healthy, he's gonna be my favorite. And then my Super Bowl favorite, I put 100 on them already. I think the Los Angeles Rams are legit, and I think they're going to beat the Eagles this week, and I think they're going to win the Super Bowl. And Matt Stafford is going to ball
Honestly,
out.
if it wasn't
Devontae
for
Adams is looking
Saquon,
good. What'd you say?
if it wasn't for Saquon last year, really playing like the greatest running back of all time against the Rams.
Yeah.
The Rams, think about it. The Rams were the only team that gave the Eagles really a problem in the NFC,
Yeah.
right? I mean, the Rams,
Exactly.
they
They've
smoked
always
the
been a
Commanders.
beast.
I feel like they could be a real problem. Like
And
last
there's
year,
no
no one
one
talked about
talking
it.
about them either. No one's
Why?
talking about them.
It's because people think they're just washed and they're old. Because Aaron
And
Donald
Matt
left. And,
Stafford, he has all the experience in the world. Devontae
Yes.
Adams has a bunch of experience. Puka
Yeah.
Nacua is like in year 3 now.
He's that
He's
guy.
looking good. Kyron is the most reliable running back in the league to get a touchdown every game or get you a first down on 3rd and 2. That defense that's so young, and now they're like in their 2nd, 3rd, 4th years. That defense is insane. Like with Verse and Fisk and
yeah,
Byron
they're
Young
looking
and
scary,
Pearl.
man.
Yeah, that's my favorite for Super Bowl.
They always draft well.
I
Like
know.
they trade a lot of their draft
Big
picks, but
draft.
with the very few draft picks they have, they
Like
always draft
Puka,
well.
like deep in the draft, they got Verse.
Dude,
Fisk.
they got the first round pick they had in like 5 years. They picked a stud at the edge
Yeah.
rusher. Given Verse was
And
a
that
guy,
helps
that
so
guy.
much because
Yes.
the last Super Bowl they won, they just went and blew all their money on one
Yeah.
year just to put it all in one year. But now
Yeah, it
their
worked.
whole defense is like super young.
Scary.
And you just put all your money into the offense, and
They're the only team that I think is like actually won a trade where they traded for a superstar. Well, they traded for Jalen Ramsey. They traded for Stafford. They
I
put
think
all their
Stafford
money.
is one of the most even trades.
Yeah, literally.
Because the Lions got Goff in like 2 first-rounders, and then the
Yeah.
Rams got an instant Super Bowl.
Yep.
But I think that's really it. That's
Yeah,
all
maybe.
the topics we got for today. Week 2. We'll obviously be back for week 3. We'll see how that goes. Hopefully some of these teams can
Sure.
step it up. Hopefully we'll get some answers if Daniel Jones is really legit. And
Exactly.
yeah, we'll see y'all
MVP.
in the next week. Peace.